Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense has the football first here today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. It tests the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the toss play now, running left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
To throw, it's Raiola. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full, because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other. This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll stop him after a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still.
Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. On the return, it's Tuggle. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Georgia 7, LSU 0.
They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass this time. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
He'll hand it off. Powers through the tackle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pick it up. The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back at zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Oh, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got 1st and goal.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
pass. Hunt, can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. There was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. A completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Pause and play here as the offense takes a timeout. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Coleman. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. He put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Ben. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock it.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The pass rush closing in. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. When he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. But the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And the single back takes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Tackled, but 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarter.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get... Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down here for this offense. Handoff on a single back formation. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Robinson. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Ball handed off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big, positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
In the red area, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Hands it off on the counter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
And the back gets the football. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
Georgia, 46. LSU, 6.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
To throw, it's Collins. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket break. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan
to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And they get him down after the completion. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. It's a fake. The kicker has got it. Going to try to run for this. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. And tackled after a small pickup there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throwing for his running back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Offense moving to a bunch formation. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
How about the defense?
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's Collins. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 32, set to kick it off.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First down, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the BAT right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Collins. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. With his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Bringing pressure. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.